Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I like this. Right out of the gate, finding ways to get the running backs involved early in the passing game. What that does throughout the rest of the game, Mike, is those linebackers, their drops don't get quite as deep. Those secondary defenders don't get quite as deep. So you know what it opens up down the road? Big-time shots downfield.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 19 yards for the second straight play. They are rolling. Another first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll go underneath here. The running back bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And he finds his space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Williams on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings us second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go.
Outside.
That is caught wide on the RPO. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
18, what's up?
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 8. That's Harrison in motion. Second down, Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 2.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. Now Murray keeping it himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Come on.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll talk things over before third down.
Good. Bush. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Larry! Yeah. 2-2-1.
Looks wide. Get this one complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Omaha.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the center.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Purdy using the pop pass. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Get set.
Here comes Gorenda, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up. the gun. It's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Get set.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On 4th down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Finish. 2-2.
That's Harrison in motion. Now Murray on 1st down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, Ace.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. On the ground, it's Benson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard. And this
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Third and long.
Go.
Murray looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
the Niners take over.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together.
The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come back. Shift. Hey, Ace. Hey. 2-2.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Go on, hey. Go. Omaha. Move.
Murray now on second down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A first down throw for Purdy. To the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Now the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Green.
Throwing now, Murray on first down. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up
Second and 10.
22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. We are back at it with the third quarter. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Take this into the end zone. What a run. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for. When they get themselves in space, they in essence turn into a running back. And once they get out in front, there's no catching them.
Here's Saul, gonna return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just...
the pressure's too much, and he goes down. Josh Sweat getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down. Coming up.
Nice job there getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big gain.
On third down, here's Guerrero. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have a Niners first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. From the 46, here's second and 1. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll give it to Guerrero. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
First and 10.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Josh Sweat trying to get his team a step closer to the Super Bowl. It's his third sack of this divisional round game.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. Watch out. Yellow.
On second down, Purdy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You just simply can't make this throw, Mike. I mean, not only do you give the ball away when you're in prime scoring position, but then you allow the guy to take the ball all the way back, and now the offense of your opponent takes the field with a ton of confidence, all the momentum, and it looked like you had a scoring drive, and now it completely flips.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Murray. The work is out wide to Benson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down front.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Murray on third down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Go on.
They motion the slot man left. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. We'll talk things over before third down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. On
fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the Niners' 31-yard line.
A run with Benson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.